Right, okay, so you want to run your own paint for iRacing? Sort of like this? Well, I'm going to show you how. It's really simple, to be honest. Well, I'll just jump straight in, shall I? You're going to need trading paints. You should probably already know about this if you're in iRacing anyway. So, obviously, you're going to need that. And GIMP is what I use to edit the images, to upload it and make it done. So, those are the two programs you're going to need. I'll leave the links in the description, but obviously, they're pretty simple. Obviously, with trading paints, if you want, just go to the showroom and explore paints, because just an example, look at all these. You can just race any of these. Just select it and you can have an amazing paint. But if you want to do your own custom one for whatever reason, I'm going to show you. Anna. Let's just jump straight into it, shall we? Right, you can see here is my BMW that I've recently made. I don't do anything too extravagant, so like as you can see, the Ferrari is probably going to be pretty similar design. I don't go crazy. And then have I done a Formula car? Yeah, I've got a Super Formula as well. So that's just to show you the sort of thing that I have done. Now, let's select a car that I haven't done, that I do racing. You can see currently I'm using the Castrol livery. But I've raced in this a few times and I want to get my own skin on it. So how do you do it? Download the template. Oh, before I start, I will show you. I have made my own racing suit as well, as you can see. And it's nice because when you go in the pits, all your pit crew are wearing it as well. And my own helmet, which that could be a lot better, but I just didn't want to spend too much time. Right, anyway, where was we? Right, so you download your template. Right, so extract it into this skins folder. Don't need that no more. Now, open this with GIMP. At the moment, now, in my skins folder, I've got the logos that I use. So I'm going to open this one. Open with GIMP. Open that one with GIMP. And I like to stick a YouTube logo, so we'll open that one on as well. Now, once you're on here, it's fairly simple. Go to paintable area in the bottom right, open it up. Then you want to open up car patterns and you'll see they're all turned off. Okay. So turn that on with that. Now you can see that's pattern 1. So if we go back to iRacing, so that would be pattern 1. So that's pattern 1. But on iRacing, what we want to do is we want to click show custom paint on the right hand side. So this is showing this one. Now, you need to get your driver number. Right, so on the home screen, click on your helmet in the top right, click account. Then your number is up there, right at the top, my account, customer ID, 742745, that's me. So, you'll take that number, 742745. Now, go back to paint. We're back on this GR86. Now, on here, you want to go export as. Now, you've got to go to Documents, iRacing, Paint, and then find the car that you're currently editing. So, what am I editing? The Toyota GR86. Now, what was my number? 742745. So, click on that and export, replace it. Export. Now, when you open up iRacing, you get a nice preview. That's my custom paint. So as you'll see, if I make an edit, so let's just paint. We'll click on this. We'll paint the rooftop black. Paint it a lot more, right? So export to car that. Back open up iRacing, and you can see it's changed. So what I suggest you do is look at these liveries underneath. That's probably the easiest way to pick the one you want to do, because it's much easier to just pick a livery they've already done for you. Now, you know, I always go with that pattern pretty much, so I'm going to choose the third one. So in here, I'll turn that off so it hides it. Now this is the pattern I want to be working with. So I'm going to go on here, I'm going to get my colours, so we'll just do the dark blue. Use the paint colour. All the red is now my dark blue. That's basically what I wanted. So if I just go to export in iRacing, it's now looking already like my car. So quickly do the rest of it. Right, so I've done all them colours. Let's export, and we'll click on here. Now you can see it didn't take long to make it looking like the car I use. So now, where do I want to make changes? I want to put my logo on the roof. So we'll do that quickly. Now it's going to be huge probably. Obviously we want to rotate it. So you might it might be on scale. So you'll have to hit Shift R to get it to rotate. And then I'm going to adjust it by 90. Right, now I want to go to scale. So Shift S to get to scale. And I like my logo to be just inside the blue. So I'm just going to rescale it down. In fact, I should probably zoom in a bit. Right, we'll do a touch smaller. Right, there we go. So we'll export that now. So how's my car looking in iRacing? There we go. We've got my logo on the roof like I like to have. So now it's just a few small touches. Like I'll do the rest. I'll put YouTube on the bonnet. Now I believe this is a huge logo. Look at that size of that. So we need to scale that right down. I'm going to put some text in. Do it in white. All I want is hashtag. Hashtag YouTube. That's probably a little big. We'll export it just to see what it looks like. So you can see I want it probably just a touch smaller. And I want that YouTube logo. Oh, we don't want to be doing that. Oh, I didn't mess up my YouTube logo, did I? Right, okay. Right, we have to just sort out that red. Okay, right, that's fine. So now if I export it, it probably looks a little bit cleaner. That'll do. I'm not messing about. So all I want to do now is put Assetto Sim Racing down the sides. Naturally, that's going to be somewhere here. Again, we're going to do it in white. Ugh, can't even type. I export it early just so that I know exactly how it looks and where I want it. Now, I want it to be between the number and the wheel arch. I want it to go down and right. It's probably going to need to be a bit smaller. Now, how does that look? That's better. That's what I prefer it to be like. Now, the other side, we'll just paste one, drag it up to the top. And then we want to go, we'll anchor that to a new layer. Now we want to rotate it again, so it's Shift R, 180. Now some people do ultra precision. I just go, that's roughly right. You can spend as much or as little time as you want on this, so probably going to put a YouTube logo on the back as well. Let's export it now. How are we looking? I want it a little lower. Touch higher. That'll do, won't it, I think? And then we might even just put a little bit of text in white. Now, if someone's up my arse, they might see YouTube, they might not, but that's pretty much it. I want to do my window banner. That will be under car decals, yeah. So I want to go on here, get the eraser out. Right, we want to do a cage transform on this. Because we need to get a little bit of curving that's needed. Right, let's just export that to car, see how it looks. Looks fairly middle. Yeah, looks alright. Just got to erase them white bits either side. Oh, don't hit your G. Right, so that's that done. What else do I want to do? The windscreen. Let's go sim racing again. I like to just put my driver name on there as well, so let's just do that now. Let's zoom out, find the windscreen. That'll be that one there. I don't know what that middle one is, but we don't need to worry about that. Right, we want to keep that. Now exporting it to car, what's it look like? Right, it's all good. Rotate it 90 degrees. Should look fine on the windscreen like that. How's it looking? Yeah, it looks fairly in the middle. I'm quite happy with that. Seems good to me. It's pretty much my standard. So now I just want to put below the rear window. Right, this is another one that's probably going to come up huge. Hopefully this won't come up too big. Oh, it's not come up too big at all. Right, let's go back to scale. We'll make this really small. We'll do that to new layer as well. Right, we'll export to car. Have a look at it. Union jack's got to come down. Both got to go right a little bit. All we're going to do is copy, paste, drag it to the other side. New layer. Again, same again. New layer. Don't make the mistake of not rotating the Union Jack, because that would be a tragic error. You don't want to have an upside down flag. Export to car. Both in a similar spot. That's where you want it to be. In fact, that one's too high. They're both probably too high ever so slightly. So I just lower that down. Right, that'll do. So there we have it. Obviously, you can change sponsors as you wish. But that's all it is. It doesn't take long. I mean, I don't know how long I've been recording, but I can't imagine it's too long. And that's that done. So, on here, we'll go. So we've exported it to the car TGA, right? Back to trading paints. And this is the final step now. So you click upload. Select a paint file. Documents. iRacing. Paint. 742745 is my number. Now you can submit it so that other people need it, so you can use screenshots and all that, but I'm just doing it just for me, so I'll just put just me. I use a sim stamp number. Now you got to find the right car, otherwise you put it on the wrong car, it'll look like crap. Right, Toyota GA86, upload to my paints. This just ensures that you don't accidentally overwrite it. And there we have it. That's that done. So we can close this now. We'll save it anyway, but that shouldn't matter. Right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to go AI single player. Right, we're just going to jump straight into this AI race. What time of day is it? Oh, that's okay. Right, we just take the car out for a spin then. There you go then. We jumped in the game and you can see it's all loaded up fine. Looks decent enough to me. And if you see me in the GR86, this is the skin I'll be running. So, I hope you found that helpful, and hopefully you're going to be able to race some nice looking skins. So, well, you know what? All there is left to say is see you in a few laps. Thanks for watching.